Last year in an event, Karan Johar, Varun Dhawan and Saif Ali Khan threw their privilege in our faces by proudly announcing that nepotism rocks. While dissing Kangana Ranaut just because she dared to make an opinion that didn't go well with Bollywood's high and mighty. Now let's face some facts. Varun Dhawan, launched in Student of the Year, is quite an average looking guy with a height of 5'9". Now Varun Dhawan might have proved his acting ability in movies like Badlapur, but truth be told, he was barely tolerable in his first movie and most of the other ones. In an award ceremony, Varun Dhawan gets the best actor in a comic role for Dissoom, a movie whose trailer was unbearable, let alone the whole picture. And what was more surprising is that he won it against Rishi Kapoor, who delighted us all by his exemplary performance in Kapoor and Sons. But leave all that, nominations and opinions about performances can vary according to what the panel judging it perceives. Varun Dhawan, on being asked about nepotism, says it's a dad's gift to his son. How silly is that? However, everyone wants to use their privilege if they can. That's why we have exams and rankings and scores, so that selection to any profession in the country happens through a non-biased, transparent system where you are not selected on the basis of your lineage. However, there are reservations which are unwarranted in a few cases, but even these reserved categories have to sit down and take an exam to get a score. So maybe nepotism exists everywhere and people do favor their friends and family, but with Bollywood there is no limit at all. Alia Bhatt turned out to be a fairly good actor, but what if she was a nobody, a struggler, a NST graduate, going from door to door giving auditions? Would she have cut a Karan Johar opening movie? Or would have any director noticed Varun Dhawan just on the basis of his abs? I doubt he would even have that if he was not that rich. Would we have really given a chance to Sonakshi Sinha if she would not have been Shah Rukh Khan's daughter? And would Yash Raj launch Aadhar Jain, saying that acting is in his blood? I am not saying that the film families of Kapoors and Khans among others have not given us some great actors. We have Ranbir and Alia and Kajol and Kareena who have given us some great screen viewing time. I am also not saying that these people should feel guilty that they were launched by famous directors only because they were someone's son or daughter. But nepotism is not something to be taken lightly, and people should recognize the fact that some people in the industry have it fairly easy because of their lineage, and it takes away credit from lot well-deserving actors like Nawazuddin and Irfan Khan and Manoj Bajpayee among others. I agree with the fact that star kids cannot get much far if they do not have the talent, because ultimately people will know if you are worth your salt or not, but the launch movie and easy accessibility to famous directors makes the initial leap into your career way more easier. The debate triggered by Kangana was not wrong at all. I believe there should be auditions for anyone and everyone, and a fair chance should be given to outsiders as well. Because then we will get to see more Kanganas and more Nawazuddins and more Irfans. There will be less of a bling to hide poor acting abilities and more of a powerful performances. And perhaps award shows won't need any rigging anymore, because all the nominees will be strong contenders deserving to be there in that list, and not just because someone's father is famous or someone has acting in his blood. Karan Johar has given a lot of opportunities to directors not belonging to any film family, but let's face it, how many star kids actually go on to become directors? Most of them opt for the glamorous outlet to be actors, because that's what is easy. Your dad dates some top-notch director to fix a place for you, or some director takes you because he has known you since you were a baby, so he has a soft corner for you. That's not how things are supposed to work. All those who make of nepotism and its uses, how would they feel if they had to run away from home to chase their dreams, go past casting couches and a host of prejudices, struggle to afford an acting school, make their mark in the audition with their dream director, which was just a namesake in the first place, and then watch a star kid loftily replace them because someone thinks, I want my son to be launched with Yash Raj films, and what I want is what shall be because I am entitled. And anyone who dares to raise a voice against it stands alone with all of Bollywood, either turning defensive to hide their insecurities or stay silent for fear of repercussions. It makes all the points raised by Kangana even more rational. As Kangana said in an interview, do these Bollywood kids know that it takes almost 10 years to build an audience and to get a critic? These star kids already start from a point where they have everything, and they are not aware of the fact that for an outsider it can take his entire lifetime to reach the starting point. She added, I got one critic after struggling for 10 years and no one cared whether I was alive or dead prior to me becoming a star. One has to earn their critics, so you are privileged. Let me put this way, it is not your fault, but at the same time it is a democracy and we cannot let the society be segregated in this extreme manner, and we have to make sure everyone is given the equal opportunities. Even as an audience, will we bother to go and see movies like Disum and Main Tera Hero? Had it been a complete newcomer without any lineage, theaters would have been empty. I hope more Kanganas raise their voices and play all their cards, be it the woman card or the victim card, till they rightfully get what they deserve. After all, a dream is a dream, whether it's dreamed by a star kid or an ordinary struggler or outsider, so to speak, and you have to protect your dream and achieve it against all odds, no matter how difficult things are.